Hey, what's up guys, I'm Vincent. Today I'm going to show you 6 foosball practice drills that you should know. Alright, here we go. So, do you realize some of the players tend to have better reaction speed and catch more loose ball than the other players? The reason behind is that they have better range of motion. They have better range of motion on the rod and the ball as well. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can practice the range of motion through the 6 drills that you can do. And I'm going to talk about 2 drills on each rod, 2 for the 3 bar, 2 for the 5 bar, and 2 for the 2 bar, so that you can improve the range of motion of your game as a whole. Now, before we start, if you are new in here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to click the bell below so that you don't miss out an episode. First of all, let's talk about the 3 bar. As you know that the 3 bar is important in shooting, however, you also need to know how to bring the ball around so that you won't miss out any possession. The first drill that I would like to talk about is you want to tic-tac the ball between these 2 guys, and you have to make sure that the ball do not roll away from these dots. So this is how it looks like. So you want to make sure the ball stay inside the dots and don't roll it away. Now, if you think this is easy, you want to add some difficulty to this practice. So you want to bring the far guy to the center at the same time and make sure the ball do not roll past the dots. Now, this is how it looks like. And you try to switch back to the near side. By doing this practice, you can practice the range of motion of these 3 players. After the first practice, you want to move on to the next practice. Now, you want to tic-tac between the first guy and the third guy on the 3 bar. And when you are doing the tic-tac between these 2 guys, you want to make sure that it stays close to this goalie line. In other words, you try to limit the motion of the first guy and the third guy and try to stay close to the goalie line as much as possible. Now, this is how it looks like. The reason why you want to do this practice because you want to practice the range of motion. The first drill is you are practicing the range of motion of these 3 guys, and the second practice you are practicing the range of motion of the ball. Now, they actually complementary to each other so that you get a better feeling on these 3 guys and the ball as well. Now, you are going to improve your ball handling skill and catch the loose ball in the real match as well. Now, moving on to the 5 bar, remember you want to practice the range of motion. Now, the first drill that you want to practice is you want to get the feeling of all these 5 guys on the 5 bar. Now what you want to do, you want to bring the ball upward and downward on all 5 guys on this 5 bar. Now, this is how it looks like. Now, after this practice, you want to practice the range of motion of the ball. Now, you want to tic-tac the ball between the first guy and the 5th guy on the 5 bar without touching the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th guy on the 5 bar. Now, this is how it looks like. Now, this practice is actually more difficult than you see in the video because these two guys are actually furthest apart from each other. In other words, you have to make sure that you are hitting precisely on the ball so that it stays under the rod all the time. Otherwise, the ball is going to change its strategy and it's very hard to bring it back to the original position. Now, moving on to the toolbar, remember you want to practice the range of motion. Now, in this practice, you want to make sure that the ball, you are taking the ball within the goalie area and make sure the ball do not pass through this line or this line. Now, you are practicing the range of motion of these two guys, and this is how it looks like. Now, you want to make sure the ball stays within the goalie area, and you can try to increase the speed. At last, you want to practice the range of motion of the ball. Now, what you want to do, you want to make sure the ball go past this goalie line or this goalie line before you are taking back to the other direction. Now, this is how it looks like. Make sure the ball go past the goalie line before you take the ball. Thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you again next time.